What's up, guys? Before you listen to this episode of Millennial Stoner, I just wanted to preface it real quick. I had some scheduling stuff, so we weren't allowed to actually record in Chris's apartment, which is where we usually record. And I had shows to do in Pennsylvania and a busy week, so I decided that I just would record in the car on the way to Pennsylvania with Billy Geyer, who is my guest in this episode. So this is CarCast, ladies and gentlemen. Millennial Stoner CarCast. I hope you enjoy it.
We're in New York City.
Park. Oh wait, I'm not allowed there.
All of them. Eddie Park, that's it?
I'm not allowed at any park anywhere.
I'm not allowed in Eddie Park.
Yeah, story of my life. You're not allowed at this park anymore, mister. Tell me something I don't know. I'm gonna pull up my pants and get out of here. Rolling, they hate them.
Now you're just playing to the camera. Actually, I would have preferred if you're saying rolling, rolling, rolling.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Some chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
My childhood.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit seriously was a huge part of my childhood. That Fred Durst, you know, because I'm like, if that guy can make it, anybody can make it, right?
Yeah, didn't he get to like make out with like Halle Berry in like a music video that he himself directed? Like,
yeah, did everything.
Pretty
cool.
Sure that he did.
He's done everything cool, but he's not the coolest guy at all.
He was for like a minute. That was like a style. I remember everybody dressed like that. They had like
the red cap. Yeah, the red cap.
It was a red pack. It was like cargo pants.
Yeah.
And then like the zip up. I think it was a hoodie. Like that was like the white shirt and everything. But that was what it was in.
Do you remember UFO pants?
What were UFO pants? I think I do.
They were like the big baggy ones that had all the pockets, and then they also had, like, I feel like pants back in the day always had things hanging off them. Like I always had like the plaid pants that had the straps on the back. It almost seemed like for some kind of bondage sex, but like...
Oh, they had the things. Yeah, okay.
But these had like just things, like they would just hang out.
Goth kids wore those.
Yes.
Yep.
A lot of goth kids wore those. I rolled with everyone. The goth kids,
Everybody liked me.
The juggalos.
I could definitely see you getting along with juggalos.
I did, yeah. I would just hang out with them. And usually I'd rap about dirty stuff too. And
they were like, yeah, drink some Faygo.
He's rapping about rape. He's awesome. He fits in with us.
This is my favorite documentary ever.
Oh, the Juggalo documentary, yeah.
I love the Juggalo documentary.
I love those people. Very Ape. They have an awesome podcast.
Well, they did like one of the best. Was that Florida Man?
Florida Man is another one.
That's a crazy ass documentary. How you doing over there?
I'm just trying to get these edibles out of this.
Yeah, I know. It's like wrapped in 5 different things.
I have giant fingers. They also just did another one. Fuck, I forget what the name of it is.
They did a new one?
Yeah, but they're in like the Midwest somewhere during like 4th of July. And you know what's great about them is they always find like good characters.
Yeah, I mean that's like, the beauty of Florida, man.
Yeah, so there's this guy who's this rapper dude, some white guy, and like he's just out of his bird. He takes mushrooms on the fucking
during the interview.
Yeah.
Like Mike Tyson.
Yeah. And he's really bad, but then he's also like just like.
Yeah, but it's a character. Like you're like
awesome
I gotta, you know, it's one of those guys that you're like I gotta see. There's a documentary that I watched recently, like not recently, but not too long ago with my buddy James. It was fucking. It was like the same concept as Florida Man. They were in like this weird like part of like the rural Midwest or some shit. And they just interviewed all these weird ass people.
I love that.
I know, I love it too. I can't remember the name of it. It's called like Sun Valley or I think Sunshine or some shit like that. But it's like literally about a 1-horse town.
We should do that, like
go to some weird town and interview people.
Yeah, I love that.
Sound is recording.
Sound is recording now?
Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't before.
We talked so much about Fred Durst. That was only 3 minutes.
I feel like
well, that's recording. But yeah.
Oh wait, is the sound recording?
Yeah, now the Zoom is recording.
Did it get the conversation we had in the beginning though with Fred Durst and everything?
Yeah.
It did get it.
All right, sweet. So I was like, oh, that was going well.
Just felt natural.
It felt natural. It was nice. Look at this fucking poor sap.
Can't see him. This guy on the side of the road. I guess
right.
I have to give context real quick, but go ahead, do your thing.
This is the first edible of the day.
Oh, shit, what was that?
Things are falling. We're eating
In
edibles.
2 miles, keep left.
Sorry, that's the GPS.
I don't know what flavor is which I would like to know, but
Let me see.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm only breaking a wall. It just got the milligrams are there.
Yeah, I know it's 10 for each, but I don't know which. It's tangerine, lemon, and pink grapefruit.
I love pink grapefruit.
So
I like pink lemonade a lot.
Yeah, I love pink lemonade.
I don't know what it is. I like pink lemonade flavored shit.
And I don't think it tastes any different. I think it just, because it's pink, it just makes it, I don't know if it does like...
No, I think it's just pink lemonade. I think I just like lemonade flavored shit.
Right.
I do love lemonade on a fucking hot day.
You know my love of lemonade. It's
Kool-Aid? What about Kool-Aid? How you like
Kool-Aid, of course. But I just started drinking Kool-Aid again, which is probably not good. Because it's not a good drink to drink all the time.
When you're on heart medication?
When you're on heart medication. But I started drinking it again, and I only really like the cherry. Grape is good.
Grape is good. The blue is my favorite.
Blue?
Blue is my favorite.
That's blueberry what? Lemonade?
No, it's like tropical punch.
Oh, you like that one the best?
Blue. I love blue. I like blue flavor. Blue is a flavor to me. Like you ever ask for a Gatorade and they're like, "What flavor do you want?" If you don't say it, you say a color. That's the flavor. That's.
All blue Gatorade is pretty fucking good.
Oh, that's what I mean. All blue Gatorade is good. It's my hangover cure. Whenever I had a bad hangover, I drink all blue Gatorade.
Yeah, I always like the red.
Red's good. Cherry's good. I mean, cherry is like a classic flavor. And you always go, I think subconsciously we always go for cherry first because we know that that's going to be good.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes it's not on certain things.
I feel like a lot of people do the blue raspberry.
Blue raspberries, I like tart stuff. I definitely like a tart drink. That's why I'm a margarita guy.
Fits your personality.
Thanks. Salty?
You're very much a tart.
I should explain. I'm a tart or a tard. Because a tart would inform that I'm just a real slut in the comedy community.
Either or,
whatever it may be.
Whatever floats your boat. Chris, you want one of these?
No.
Oh, come on,
I need Chris to concentrate on stuff.
All right, we're having the first one of the day.
Well, not your first weed, but your first edible.
Oh. Yeah.
How's it taste?
Amazing.
How much do you miss grapefruit?
I think that's the tangerine. See, Jay gave me a pack of the punch fruit snacks, but they were red hot or whatever they're called, like spicy.
That can be infuriating.
So it's fruit flavors, but then it's also it burns your tongue, and it's kind of I didn't really like it, but then I wanted to get fucked up, so I just kept eating them. But then they kind of gave me agita because of the spice. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know why it would be fun to eat red hot flavored fucking edibles.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
How many people are eating these things for the actual flavor?
Probably not a lot of people.
I mean, come on, you're eating it so you get fucked up. Let's not pretend.
These are very good though. They're tasty.
Well, I'm sure they are. And definitely I've had some good edibles, but my first notion when I buy edibles isn't how do these taste? I'm I know that, are they going to get me stoned? Yeah, sure, all right.
Yeah, that's the most important.
If I do go to one of those days...
That's why I ate the Red Hots.
I do go, I will go whenever they open up the first fancy weed restaurant, I will go to it. And see how they pair all the different flavors with the salmon or whatever the fuck.
With the salmon.
I don't know, there's going to be some fancy ass shit on that menu. There'll be a sativa blend.
No, that's for sure.
And I'm going to go to it just once at least, right? Just to try it.
There's a lot of places in the city now that are
Pizza Pusher is one of the places in there.
Weedus, places like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place called the Pizza Pusher place, which I still really want to go to. Food looks dope too.
Yeah. I've never gone. We'll have to go together.
Yeah, make it part of the show.
Yeah, we can.
Maybe it already is.
That's where we're going now. Fuck the show.
Yeah.
Yo, where are you guys?
No, we can't. Fat J. And we gotta go make sure.
And then I'll have one crumble.
Try to spare it out. And I'll do one punch bar, one crumble. That's about 25 milligrams. That should coast me for the next couple hours.
I did two punch bars.
He's gonna do some bull rips in about 5 minutes. Don't make no mistake.
Oh, of course.
Then he's gonna ask me. He's gonna ask me if we can stop at fucking Burger King, and I'm gonna say yes.
Now I want the munchies. Although the edibles make the munchies come on even harder.
Yeah.
Especially with those brownies. Oh my God! We gotta go food shopping the next day after I eat those because it's like, Bill, you've eaten the refrigerator. It's gone. We need a new refrigerator, Bill.
A little context for anybody that's actually listening and watching this right now. The last episode that Billy was on, what are you doing? I can't wait. Do I have to hold that while I drive? Oh, this is complicated. We're gonna die. Little context, last episode that Billy was on, he ate an entire bag of whatever these edibles that we got that were like little brownie bites.
Did I eat the whole bag?
You ate the whole bag. Yeah, because I remember like, we're gonna get food after this. I'm sitting across the table being like, do you not want anything to eat? And you're like, no. Maybe just something to drink. Like,
I was in another world.
You were. No, I looked at you. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen him this high before. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I missed a show.
Yeah, you were so fucking exhaustedly fucked up.
And I used to, when I was going through the heart troubles and I didn't know what was going on, I still made all my shows. Like I could have had a heart attack on stage, but I still made it to every single fucking show.
But you were just zonked.
I was so high that like I couldn't even leave my bed.
And the show was at like 9, and this was at like 2 o'clock. This how much THC was in these fucking brownies? Oh my God.
Those brownies are next level. They're not for the weak.
God no.
Hearted, you know.
God no. God no. So, I guess I'll do like a weird intro.
All right.
We'll do like the soft. Here, I can do one-handed.
Let me try to put some stuff away.
Yeah,
here.
do that. I see that. This is a car episode.
Red bag.
I'm with Billy right now, Billy Geyer, and Chris, my lovely and wonderful producers in the back seat. We're driving to Pennsylvania to go do a restaurant show, and I'm making a fucking episode at this because everything is content apparently now.
Everything is content.
But it's also a chance to have Billy Geyer back on. So that's what you guys have been listening to for the last 10, 11 minutes. Is us. So this is the actual intro. But we're gonna record basically everything. We're gonna cut this together and we're gonna release it and go from there. And where the fuck are we driving? Pennsylvania. We're
going to Milton, Pennsylvania.
We're going to Milton, Pennsylvania. It's right. This is I could never say that. I say Milford every time.
It's a horrible state, Pennsylvania. It really is.
It kind of sucks.
I haven't been to all the states, but Pennsylvania, it has to be the worst state.
So your bar's so low. So if you go any place else, you'd be like, this is so much better than Pennsylvania.
Yeah. There's nothing. Well, okay. So what I do like about Pennsylvania, we'll talk about the positive here. There's Wawa.
Wawa does rule.
Wawa rules. I've never been to Sheetz yet, but I hear
the Sheetz where we always stop for gas afterwards with Terry and shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I shit and flood their bathroom.
Oh yeah, I got a hamburger from that place once and I was starving.
But supposedly their sandwiches are just.
It wasn't bad.
Good.
I remember it. Well, you ever had Wawa?
Yeah, multiple times.
Oh man, Wawa was. They have them in Florida. I haven't been to the like the Philadelphia Wawas, which are apparently the best.
Yeah.
But like in Florida, I was like, that's where we got all our food from. We didn't go anywhere else. We just went and we got like Wawa sandwiches. We got like 2 Wawa sandwiches each every day, and that was like fucking lunch and dinner. And then we went to like Universal on fucking edibles. It was
awesome.
Great. And then we went to WrestleMania after that.
They have the McGobbler.
That's the turkey thing,
that
right?
Thanksgiving sandwich with stuffing and all the works on it. I get that like all the time.
The so is that like the cranberry sauce and like fucking gravy and shit?
Gravy, turkey,
man,
stuffing,
that may
cheese.
Don't you think like Thanksgiving sandwich may be one of the all-time best sandwiches?
It is. I mean, that's what's so great. Those like days after Thanksgiving, you take all the leftovers and.
Yeah, it is the best. The day after, that's my favorite sandwich to make.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if it's my favorite sandwich to get though. I don't know if I've ever got. I make it myself and I love it. I get like rye bread and shit.
Well, they say you are what you eat, and it makes sense because I eat a lot of American heroes, and I do consider myself.
I do shave this S into my chest hair as well.
An American hero. Plates in there. This is my magic box that I bring.
The Victrola, what is that?
It's a
Invictus?
it's a watch company.
It's a watch box, yeah.
It's a watch box. But I bring all my weed goodies. Here, I'll take that from
There you go.
So you can do some driving.
Thanks. I'm driving. I'm just not looking at you.
But yeah, I bring all my goodies in here, all my papers and multiple lighters and my grinder. You know.
Every time I try to do one of those like stash box things,
I only bring this on the road. It's not like I use it at home or
I
anything.
don't know, I'm such a disorganized fucking slob. I really am. Like I've like fucking
I've seen your bedroom.
Yeah.
I know.
Because he blew me. Anyway, yeah, it's would you say it's like a Tia's flea market? it's got everything.
What did I say? Yeah, it's like a flea market combined with
It's all like collectible shit.
yeah, it's all like collectibles. It reminded me of a store in the flea market.
Yes, yeah,
Definitely.
I definitely have flea market vibes.
But not a store that I wouldn't like.
No,
I'd definitely go and check it out.
Probably a store you'd buy something in like every 2 months.
Yeah.
Like you'd always walk in it and eventually you'd be like, I'm just gonna buy this katana. You know, I really want it. How's the box working?
What?
How's the box working? Like,
Looks good.
you can edit this out, doesn't matter. We're gonna use this is a fucking 3-hour drive. We're not gonna use all of this. I mean, if we do, I'll have an episode for that. I can take 3 weeks off.
Right. Are you liking the pod?
I'm loving it, dude. It
loving
really
it?
is. I just like doing it. It's fun. I get to I just like to bullshit with my friends, and I think they're funny. So I know I don't have a whole lot of subscribers right now, but like hopefully it builds up and they get it kind of helps out everybody else. You know, I like having everybody on.
You've been having great guests, and I think
Yeah. I just had Renee on last week. Renee was a great guest.
the more shows you do, the better the shows are getting.
Yeah.
And the better you're getting,
Oh,
and it's
thanks,
probably
man.
a comfortability thing. But
It's just like stand up in that way where you just have to kind of keep doing it and eventually you just get comfortable.
But I think you came out pretty strong, man, and it's been going steady since, like a steady rise up.
Well, a lot of
you know?
that has to do with that guy in the back there, who's very, very supportive of me. This is the dick sucking podcast. But no, but it is. He was very supportive of it, and I told him, I was like, we're just gonna, we're gonna record every week to the end of the year.
Yeah.
At the very least, I said if I start there and I do that, then then you can go anywhere from that point in my head. So I guess if that makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to commit to something, and I love podcasting, and I like talking to people and shit in general. So.
Well, you're killing it.
Aw, so are you, dude.
Thank you, Chris.
I'm getting a lot of great gigs lately, sir.
Yeah, you have, man. You went to Gotham?
No, you did. I was saying you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been all right.
Gotham was fun, though. It was a cool stage to do.
That is a great stage.
I did
to do.
7 minutes, and I got fucking off stage, and I was like the first guy up, and the producer didn't see me, which was fine because he doesn't know who the fuck I am.
Right.
But like, I was just happy to have the spot. I was happy to be on the show. It was a great show. Everybody was hilarious on it. So yeah, man, it was just it was like one of those stages that I was like, oh, it's really cool that I'm on this stage. It's like
Fuck yeah.
a little queefy to say, but I did, and it was like a packed house. It was like every table was full.
I don't think it's queefy to say, because like
Yeah.
I feel that same way when I do these more prestige clubs.
Yeah, you get a little sense of like, all right,
You see the people on the wall, and like you're just like, oh wow.
yeah, my dick jokes better be good tonight. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
These guys say the best dick jokes.
I did Gotham quite a few years ago. I only did it once, and I
Yeah.
didn't have a great set. And that was like actually the end of like I used to take the train into the city. But I can't do that anymore. I drive every time now, because if the set goes bad,
yeah,
I don't want to be on that train, because I just want to kill myself.
yeah, just with your thoughts.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I suck, I'm quitting comedy. So the Gotham was one of the last ones that I did where I was like,
That's actually why I drove to the Hicksville station, because in my head I'm like, I don't want to be stuck on that train forever. If I'm in a car, I have control. I can control stuff. I can listen to music. I can distract myself.
yeah. Smoke some weed.
Yeah, that was fucking big. Yeah, so
Can't do that on the train.
I mean, you can. It's just frowned upon. But
Damn conductors.
I've
You don't
literally
control me. Who are you, my dad?
every time with the dad stuff.
I felt like I sounded like the Bagel Boss guy there for a second. You're not my father.
You're not my father, and you're not God. Get the fuck out! I'm gonna go take spots away from hardworking comedians for 6 months.
Yeah, that guy hopefully he killed himself.
I mean, hopefully, but no. I'm sure he's just. I'd rather him be like under a bridge somewhere, just like too much of a pussy to kill himself.
I hope he hung himself off his bunk bed or something.
Off his bunk bed, which he clearly has a bunk bed.
Yes, he has a bunk bed.
Oh man, yeah, he was on a couple local shows out here for a while, wasn't he?
He was, and people went and saw him. He was selling like tickets, but not for that long.
No, because he's a viral star. Viral stars go like that.
People realize that he's not a legit comic and has nothing funny to say.
That happens with a lot of YouTube people, doesn't it?
Yes.
But then they realize it's kind of like, oh, you only have this. Like, you don't really have an act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after a year, they're like, okay.
And I hate that too, that people just quickly go into comedy because they think they could do it. And,
they can do like the base idea of it. You know what I mean? Like they can do like the bare bones, I guess. Because
right.
That's it. And they're like, oh, that's all you need. But they don't, they don't want to do reps, and they don't want to, put the time in.
Like T.I., the rapper T.I.
Oh, T.I., yeah. I can't believe, every day, every fucking like month that goes by, I hear about some other fucking person that's randomly trying comedy.
Yeah.
T.I. was pretty random, let's be honest.
Super random. Very annoying. Like I said, it bothers me that people think they could just get up and just do it and be great at it.
Yeah.
And
I can understand
and
that.
People actually just go to see them too.
Like, listen, I'm all
They're selling
for
seats.
If you want to do something with your life, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? But I'm also one of those. I also have that mentality of just like, don't. It's kind of the same thing. Like stuff isn't easy, because if it was easy, then everybody can do it. And then,
right.
as you can see, just go pick an Amazon special at random. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is maybe 15-20 minutes of material stretched into an hour. I mean, is that really a good hour?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being I don't want to pontificate like an asshole about that shit.
See that cop that pulled off the road?
I did.
Glad he did, because I was about to smoke that pig. And we'll add some like rap music.
The views of Billy Geyer are not reflected by Joe Winchell, but not yet.
We can add rap music to that after that, right?
Yeah, you gotta find your rap music. We have to add to. We have to find your cheeseburger rap.
A lot of stuff got lost.
Man.
I was trying to be a rapper before.
There's something I've always wanted to ask you about. Why rapper? Really, you were really earnestly thinking about being a rapper? I'm not making fun. I'm genuinely asking.
I went through different phases. I always wanted to be a comedian. I still wanted to be a comedian, and I was still writing jokes back then. But I was
definitely a writer.
I was a comedian rapper. Like, they were all about cheeseburgers and whatever else, crazy stuff. I really liked Bizarre from D12.
I could see that.
And that was like kind of what I was going for.
Dude, that's the vibe. You should get one of those big belly tattoos.
And I love that belly tattoo he has. And also, like, at one point I was on his top. Remember they had like top 8s and top 20s on MySpace?
Yeah.
He had me on his top 20 or whatever it was. Top
No
20.
way!
Swear to God.
Oh man, MySpace memories.
Yeah.
I was a big D12 fan growing up.
So it's like he had to listen to it, or at least the person who ran his page. So
it would be on brand with the bizarre comedy, so.
But I didn't keep up with it. And now it's like I kind of can't do it anymore. It's hard writing raps. Yeah.
You should one day just write one like rap to do at a set and just be like, I'm not doing any jokes. Drop a beat instead.
Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
What the fuck? 5-minute rap from Billy Geyer. Jesus. I never, like, I had a buddy that was like a DJ in high school. And like, I feel like every one of my friends at one point thought they could be a rapper.
Yeah, everybody thought they could.
I feel like because like 8 Mile came out when I was a kid too.
Yep.
So like it's one of those residual effects.
Yep. No, totally. 8 Mile like had every white kid thinking they could become a rapper.
I swear to God, man. And like I've had friends this day, and I'm just like, because there's always a reason, because everybody dressed very particular, and like, there's a couple of my buddies, I'm like, you're dressing like a white rapper. I know you are. And you're like, the only reason you don't dress like that anymore is because now you work in a bank. Because that rap dream didn't work out for you.
Yeah. Everybody had their Malibu's most wanted period of their life.
I always like the people that never grew out of it. At that point, that's the, I mean, like, yeah, well, at least you're true to yourself, right?
Yeah, I guess so. That is true too. The
Got
people
that neck tattoo, and that was it.
haven't grown out of it. They still kind of talk like that.
They
Like,
definitely still talk like
yo,
that.
what up, Bill? Like, the fuck? You still talk like you're from high school.
Yeah, it's there's a fucking, like, they do that on, you ever see the show Atlanta?
No.
There's Atlanta fucking rules. They do that on the show Atlanta, where they have like the white guys that are like, that's just who they are and everything, because it's like a Donald Glover show and everything like that. But they have like it's about like Donald Glover manages this rapper named Paperboy. So it's kind of about them, but they get like real out there with some of the episodes, and you know, they deal with a lot with race, everything like that. But like done really smart and really well. And there's like an episode where they have the white guy that talks, you know what I mean? But he's just kind of always been like that. Like, it's like that's the Malibu's Most Wanted thing. It's like, stop talking like that. He's like, I'm not talking like anything. It's just like, oh, that's just who he is.
This
like,
is me, yeah.
He's always been this way. What are you doing? What do you need?
I want to roast a bull.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where's your bull packet?
Well, you have to answer these questions 3 first, Bill.
Okay.
Number 1.
What do you got? What do you got? Oh, it's hidden behind the egg sandwich. Isn't that always the case?
I feel like yes for me. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I've said that to myself quietly a bunch.
Should I just pack on top of this, or should I try to clear it?
I mean, you should try to clear it because it'll get clogged up.
That's what I was thinking. But I figured I'd ask. Sometimes I ask stupid questions.
That's not stupid. That's a genuine question.
Some people say that there's never a stupid question. Is that true? You think that's true?
Only stupid people.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get pulled over like this so I can interview the cop.
Yes, officer.
Hey, what's your badge number?
Wasn't speeding at all. I was just doing a podcast. What?
I was watching the road and I was podcasting.
Yeah.
I can do both. Is there a law against no podcasting in the car?
I've never heard of a podcast
There's no law.
on the car, in the car, right?
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Have you ever heard of a podcast, though, like
Driving?
in the car? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it exists. It's on, the internet exists, it exists. I've just never seen it.
Yeah. Unless you count like the Jerry Seinfeld, but that's not like a...
That's comedians in cars getting coffee. That's
Yeah,
kind of, but...
It's not a podcast, it's a show.
Yeah, they go to a place.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, just do it into the mic.
That sounds good, right, guys? And it's worse too, because my beard's getting so out of control that like I'll be coughing up stuff, and I'm finding like little like crap in my beard that I coughed up into it.
And you use it as a snack later? Oh, it's dry now.
Of course. That is, the beard becomes like a grab bag of old food scraps, you know. That's what I like. That's
Just
why I
a
like
messy homeless beard.
Oh, did you see that fucking pigeon?
Oh, sick, dead pigeon.
NYC.
Ah, I thought
Famous for the pigeons.
They are, isn't that? They definitely are, right?
Shouldn't that be the New York City bird?
Isn't it? What is the New York City bird? It's like the fucking.
Middle finger.
Is it the middle?
No, it should be a pigeon though.
Yeah, I feel like it. Shouldn't it be?
And I think we should go back to carrier pigeons, because I want to send a letter by carrier pigeon.
I think we should go back to carrier pigeon. That sounds tough.
It does.
Although
Mike Tyson would have my back.
Oh man,
He loves his pigeons.
I loved that show. Norm Macdonald was the pigeon in that.
Yeah. Good old Norm.
These are the patches where I'm just trying to drive.
So you know what I've been watching a lot?
What's that?
Trying to get the creative juices to write like another like movie or short or something, you know, a sketch. I've been watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, great show.
Dude, so good.
Great show.
I watched this episode the other night. Don Rickles is in it.
Yep.
And Bobcat Goldthwait.
Dude, that show rules. Arnold Schwarzenegger directed a couple episodes of that.
Yeah,
too.
I saw that. I'm like, wow.
It's just a lot of good stuff. Some great episodes, good writing. Some of it's
Yeah.
actually scary.
Yes.
Some of it's
yeah.
hilarious.
And so, yeah, some of it's hilarious. So,
I used to have the box sets of that shit. It looked like the old magazines.
It's on YouTube. You
Yeah,
can
I
watch
have
like
it.
almost every season on YouTube.
I have it on HBO Max.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But
So-
I used to have the DVDs, which I still did.
So I've been watching a lot of that, and then also the kid version of that, I guess you would say.
Oh, Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
No, fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh.
The Nickelodeon.
Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like borderline on fucking horribly scary to like stupid. It was.
Yeah.
They did some. There was that one episode with the dead cab driver. Remember?
Yep, that was one of them I just watched. Yeah.
And then there was the big two-parter. I remember.
They had to answer riddles.
Yeah, and he like went through a hell ride at the end, and it was
Yeah.
just like it's a barrel, and then he's like my hand, and you're like ah.
Yeah. That one was pretty good.
That one was good. There was the one with the
that
little...
weird guy with the beard and who lives in the woods.
Oh, he's in every episode.
I kind of look like that guy.
You do look like a character in a kids movie that like tells stories in the woods. that wears like a fucking burlap overcoat.
That is totally my aesthetic.
Out from
right.
behind this car.
I'm gonna hit this ball, and then I'll do a switcheroonie with the mic and the.
Should have brought a mic stand with us. No, we could have. We could have at least put it in the center. There you go.
There you go. Roasted a bowl on the highway.
I'm not gonna roast yet.
Oh, okay.
Because we're on camera and I don't want to get arrested.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that would be breaking the law.
We're gonna cut that out.
New York
But
City.
you can do as much as you want.
You can do all the drugs you want, Bill.
driving.
I love it.
We're in
Let's
New
go
York
to that
City.
park. Oh wait, I'm not allowed there.
All of them. Eddie Park, that's it.
I'm not allowed at any park anywhere.
I'm not allowed in Eddie Park.
Yeah, story of my life. You're not allowed at this park anymore, mister. Tell me something I don't know. I'm gonna pull up my pants and get out of here.
The park was a place to hang out when I was a kid.
Yeah, we would.
When we were like in high school and shit, we would go there and like drink beers and smoke weed. We didn't want to go into the woods. We went on the outside of the woods.
At night, when like nobody else was there.
Oh yeah. We
Go
sit
drink
there.
at the park.
I remember there was a girl who blew like 4 guys in the grandstands.
Nice.
That was like my first exposure to, I'm like, whoa, that's like a dirty act. Like,
I was always end up being the guy who went last in those situations. Was never fun. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the 4th guy. You know, it's just got fucking 3 other dudes. Your buddies jizz them everywhere, and you're going in 4th.
I was never like.
But you did it anyway. You know.
I saw this. I wasn't getting a blowjob.
Oh, you didn't join in?
No, I wasn't. I don't think I was very blowable, or at least I don't know. I wasn't like.
You weren't blowable.
I guess I wasn't blowable. Like, it was just one of those things where I don't know. I had nothing to offer the women in high school. I think because they either dated like up. I was also a fucking weirdo in high school. Like, I wore a fucking black trench coat every day, like I was Steve Rocco Perella or some shit.
Oh, so they thought you were a school shooter.
Yeah, but I had like a metal t-shirt. I had like metal t-shirts, and then I like changed up my style a little bit, like to like fit in more in like 11th grade. I wore like Echo and shit like that because it had like, but I only wore the ones with like Spider-Man on it.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't have anything to offer any of the girls in my high school. I guess I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to talk to women. Still don't.
I still don't either, and that was a big struggle for me as well. But I also I got lucky because I wasn't
I'm really powerful, so I could hold them down. I'm sorry.
I was always pretty popular, so I mean, girls did talk to me, but then I struggled. Like I only got I got a blowjob behind the Crystal Garden Chinese buffet. I think I might have told this on the pod.
That's right, you did. Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
So I lucked out there. That was cool. It was more of a birthday gift, though.
It wasn't really, you know, you just kind of did it because, not because you wanted to.
Yeah, it was my birthday. But other than that, like, I didn't. And then there was one girl that I banged when we were on heroin.
How was that?
It was cool. I mean,
You didn't fall asleep on her?
no, I fell asleep immediately after. But no, I kept it together.
Oh, that's good.
She has no recollection of it or anything. She was asleep.
Cut that out.
No. I'm kidding. I am a joke maker.
I know, so am I. I'm keeping you out of jail.
So that was only that one time, but that was it. That was my whole sexual
Never got
career.
laid by anybody in my high school class. I never went, just never did. Never, like, and they were like really, and I'll say this day, like my class had really attractive women. They're really hot. and like just no interest in banging me whatsoever. Like, and that was fun. I didn't feel like, I just felt like, what, you know, I was like, they either dated older or you had to be like head of the fucking like, we didn't have a football team, we had a soccer team. So like, that's how small my school was.
What bothers me is those guys that you know and you've hung out with and you know them well, and you know they're a piece of shit. Like, this guy is a piece of shit of a man. But they're so good with the women. And you see that and you want to be like, lady, don't you see?
Well, it's all an act a lot of times.
That he's a piece of shit?
Well, it's all an act.
Like, I was never good with like the phoniness.
It's also confidence. Women do like confidence. That's just true.
Yeah, but as a woman, shouldn't you be a little bit like, there's got to be a little bit more smarts than that of just like, oh, he's confident, so I'll sleep with him. Obviously, he's putting on an act. He wants to get into your pants. There's an ulterior motive here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just...
That makes him a fuckable man because he's...
Well, they're usually
putting on an
looking.
act?
Some of those guys are usually pretty good looking, too.
There's that, too.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure there's some girls that would be like, this guy's putting on an act, but I want to fuck him. So, I mean, it's this, like, reverse situation of, like girls. Like, I don't really like this girl, but, like, I'll have sex with her. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. That was always my problem.
I'm sure women have done the same thing.
I don't like the phoniness, and I don't know.
I mean, it's part. I mean, I've slept with enough people to know that I'm like, I'm sure that was an act on both our parts at certain points. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like somebody was just either looking for a bed to stay in, a warm body, or just to like not be judged for like a night.
Right.
You know, sometimes the warm embrace of a stranger is what you need.
No.
Or your grandmother, whatever.
Or your grandmother. No, it is true. The warmth of a stranger.
I think that's what most one night stands are. It's just people just looking to have that fucking, you know, it's to have that fucking it's an experience. It's different. It's strange. It's exciting, you know.
I'm at this point now too where it's like I'm not even after sex. Essentially,
I just want like a golf partner.
I just want a golf partner.
I want to play bridge with somebody.
Sadly, I just want somebody to hold. I think I'm getting to that point.
This is depressing. I should have asked one of the fucking tight pants guys to come in here.
Yeah,
just kidding.
I could have just ranting to Jay, and not on a podcast recorded.
No, it's fine. You can say it.
Jay, I just want to hold somebody.
Jay, hold me.
But sex is overrated.
It can be.
And
unless it's with like a person you have a genuine connection with.
I'm not that good at it. I'm really not. And
you don't put the effort forth, sir? I feel like you know.
Yeah, I can put the effort in.
Good at sex,
but there's so many factors.
So many factors. What do you mean factors?
You got to keep that dick rock hard and whatever. Fucking make
too many things to think about.
And I'm always worried about her coming, and I'm not focused on me. Which maybe I'm not a selfish guy, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. You just admitted to being you hear that, my 5 female listeners? Unselfish lover, Billy Geyer.
I want you to come.
Sit on his face.
I want her to come, and
then he'll leave right afterwards.
Even if I don't come, whatever, you came. And
just feed me cookies afterwards.
That makes me happy.
What if they make you a nice meal afterwards? Like, you didn't come. You didn't come? Here's a hot dog.
To be honest, nobody can cook better than me. I've never met a woman that can cook better than me. So it probably wouldn't be up to par. I wouldn't even want it. Oh, you're gonna make me a cheese sandwich? Thanks.
I just got a notification. I lost my 5 female subscribers. Shit. Fuck, whatever. This is an old dude podcast now. I'll be honest, I wouldn't even take it. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
No,
I made you baked Alaska and beef Wellington.
I could have cooked it better.
What kind of ice cream is this on the baked Alaska? Horse shit, you didn't make it yourself?
No, I am a fantastic cook.
I've heard that you're a good cook. I'm not shitting on your cooking abilities.
And it's because I grew up with a mother who doesn't know how to cook, and she's been cooking for my family for over 30 years, and it's like she just went into the kitchen for the first time. Every time she cooks, it's like the first time she's ever cooked. Like, things aren't cooked all the way. meats are like, you know, too rare. I got to put it back in the oven. Is this the first time you've ever made a roast? You've been making a roast for 30 years and you don't know how to cook it right? These, you know, the things you got to go through when you still live with your mom.
I've been there.
You know what
My
I'm
mom knows how
talking
to cook, though.
about. Yeah, your mom seems like a good cook.
My mom, like, learned how to cook, like, just like, she's very studious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you give her instructions, she can figure anything out.
Right.
So that's basically, like, just years of, like, memorizing recipes.
She just doesn't want to get hit again.
Nah, my dad's weak now. She hits him. Which is kind of sad considering he's a vet. But, like, but he's weak. What can I say? Billy, you can move your seat up, man.
Oh, yeah.
What is this, the Verrazano? Where the fuck are we?
Yeah, one of those Gindaloon bridges. I can say that because I'm a sauce monkey myself. Okay, I am Italian. I know Geyer's a German name, but I'm also Italian.
Who said Gindaloon recently at the mic? Gindaloon's so fucking funny.
Yo, I don't know what it is.
Was that Rob White or is that you?
No, Gindaloon's a fucking common racial slur for Italian.
First time I've ever heard that. I've heard that Gindaloon.
I don't know why, but Italian slurs
Are hilarious?
Are hilarious.
Yeah.
And German ones are too.
Brazzers.
But I feel like not a lot of people use German slurs like they should. Like
What's a kraut, right?
Kraut is one, or
That's the only one I've ever known.
Nazi.
Well, I guess that's a slur now?
I guess.
Is that a slur? Are we calling that a slur? Like, I don't know. I think
it used to be an honor. Watch this guy. Damn, Ultima.
This is why
I will beat you over the head with a tire iron.
I laughed. I almost died. That's how we're gonna go out.
Imagine I just jumped down and jumped off the bridge.
Here's some content for you, Winchell. Did he kill himself? Yeah, he did. Did you film it? Oh, what? He would have wanted it that way. This is gonna get us kicked off.
That would get a lot of views, right? It would have to.
If you killed yourself?
Yeah, on the pod.
I'm not trying to put ideas in your head, but it might put me over the moon, man. I'm just saying.
I'd take the pod to the next
I'm just saying, no child lock on the door or nothing stopping you. Chris has got all the cameras. He may have put one on the outside of the car.
Oh, look at
This fucking chonso.
This douche. See, and this is we're going back before. That guy probably gets pussy all the time.
But I feel like it's different now. I feel like more ugly people get laid now. Am I wrong? I'm not saying you're ugly. I'm not saying you're ugly. I'm saying in general.
No, uglier people I think get laid more now.
I feel like we live in an era of a lot of people who feel sorry for other people and then fuck them.
Yeah, there's more of an acceptance now. Especially with, like, you know, fat people and, you know, different things like that.
Especially, you know, fat people. Or round people, however they're going by.
It's cool to be fat nowadays.
Yeah, it was like
it's
a whole
huge
thing.
Fat acceptance, and Lizzo took that, you know, to the next level. Good for her.
I feel two ways about that. I feel like you should always love who you are, and obviously body shaming is terrible.
Yeah.
But also, like, if you have to breathe while you're swallowing, I feel like that's a problem. And you should probably lose some fucking weight.
No, definitely. There's health.
Yeah.
Your health has to be good.
You know. Because eventually it's just gonna go back around and be like, be you. All right. I ate an entire Stouffer's lasagna before 10 a.m. Be less like you.
Yeah,
like
you're killing yourself.
You know?
And I go through that as well. I need to lose weight.
You
can't
said
stop eating.
You said that you fluctuate a little bit sometimes, right?
I do. I fluctuate. You want me to hold this?
Yeah, sure.
I do fluctuate here and there.
But you're also an active person. Like, I mean, even doing comedy, you try to take walks and everything like that. Like, you're not, you know, there's effort there. You know what I mean?
I do try, but then there's some days where I'm like just sitting there and I don't move.
I mean, shit, I have days like that.
And it's like, I need to move. My heart needs to work.
It's infuriating for me because like I know, like, with my fucking, like, metabolism and shit, I could probably, like, work out. If I really worked out for, like, a month, I'd be, like, in some decent amount of shape.
Right, yeah.
And I just don't want to do it.
It's a lot of effort, man.
There's a lot of effort.
It's a lot. And I go through spurts. Like, I'll go through maybe it could last a week, maybe a couple weeks, a couple days of just like, I'm a lazy hunk of shit. I just want to eat fast food and not move. And then I go through other times where I'm like, I'm going to exercise every day.
Yeah, I'm going to be active. I'm going to do stuff.
I'm going to get up early. You know, I'm going to...
You get this sort of like fire lit on your ass for some reason. You're like, no, I can do this.
And I'm kind of going through that now where I'm like, I'm starting to walk again and fucking exercise and go for hikes and get up early. I actually slept last night.
Yeah, well, you've been sleeping good lately.
Sleeping is important.
A lot of it is that. It's good to get like normal. I mean, I guess...
I was going insane for a minute.
I mean, you can go insane if you don't sleep.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Bing.
And I'm just like, dude, I just want like a couple. I would just 5 hours of sleep. Just, you know.
Please.
So I'd go days, weeks, fucking not sleeping.
Minimum amount of sleep.
Or then like I do sleep, but then I'm on some weird schedule where like I go to sleep at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
See, I've been having the opposite. I've been wanting to stay up late, and I'm just like so tired. I'm like, it's 11:30, but I want to, you know, I'm like, I guess I'll go to bed.
I'm getting like that now again. I like that. I will take that over not sleeping.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I definitely I got up early for shit.
Look at this friggin' Mary.
Look at this Chanso. I'm going around in a fucking circle.
We're in the city.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
Are they gang members?
No, this is just grandma's, Billy.
Oh.
Welcome to part 2 of CarCast. No! Whose phone's ringing?
I think it's mine.
Give me this.
Take that. It's Fat J.
All right, Fat J's calling right now.
Hello.
Are you guys is Uncle Terry having a meltdown?
What's that?
Is Uncle Terry having a meltdown right now?
No, we're doing good. How are you?
We're 20 minutes away.
Yeah, we're about the same. About 25 minutes.
So I won't go to that place. I just want to pass by and scope it out.
Okay.
And then we'll go somewhere else and meet up, and we'll get some food before we go there.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let us know where you want to meet up.
All right, I'll text you when I get close.
All right.
Very good. Sounds good. Be safe.
Love you, Jay.
All right, later.
Peace.
All right, that's a perfect way to say it. This is part 2 of CarCast.
This is part 2 of CarCast. I'm gonna take a bowl rip.
Billy smoking more weed, eating edibles. I've been sucking on my vape because I'm trying not to smoke as much. It's not going well.
I wish that tab was full of acid. That would be nice. Oh, they're calling again.
I'm close now.
Yeah, what up? I think he fucking butt dialed me or fucking...
He does have a big ass.
With one of his fat rolls. Just like...
He's gonna hate us.
He clicks on me. Jobs. Who needs them, right? Except comedy, of course.
Ugh. Burps. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I have a job. You don't have a job, but...
I did.
You did. You'll get another one.
I've gone through a lot of jobs in my days.
What do you like? Do you do you show up, like you were saying before, like you just basically work a job for like 3 months, and then after that?
Usually the longest job I've had was probably like 1.5 years, 2 years. I don't keep jobs that long.
I was like
I'm not invested. I don't want to, there's no job that I want to do except comedy.
That's true. That's also the same thing for me for a while, is I've done a lot of different jobs. Like a lot of my friends have like one of my best friends, he's got like a job at the hospital. He's worked his way. He worked his way up. He started at the bottom, and he kept getting promotions and kept getting, the better money and everything. And now he's in a really good spot. I didn't do that. I still get paid shit for everything, at entry level fees. But I wanted to I was acting at the time, and then I just wanted to be in entertainment, and I didn't like. I don't want to be the golf cart attendant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do you think it blows my mind when you meet people that I really like working at this country club? Really? You like coming in here and get treated like dirt, by people that don't even know your name or call you by the wrong name constantly.
I know many people like that I've worked with over the years. They're like, yeah, I love being a forklift operator. And I'm like, dude, it sucks. You're outside in the winter, it's cold, you're always unloading trucks, it's boring.
Yeah, it's shitty jobs. I mean, some people just like that shit, I guess, but I don't. I fucking don't. Like, I'll tell you right now.
Do you think it's people that just like don't believe enough in themselves to do anything better?
No, I believe there's some people that
settle.
I think there's some people that definitely want, like, I mean, there's like my friends are like, I just want to have a family with kids, you know what I mean? And like, a lot of them, that's just what I never wanted that.
Those poor saps.
Yeah, seriously. And then they're like 6 months later, they're like, this was a mistake.
Yeah.
I should either drown my children or go to the next town over and start a new life. Like,
yeah, they're always, when you get them aside, they're always like hating their life.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Some people are like, I feel like make great dads and moms. And,
yeah, of course.
You know.
It was also like some people love their kids and find out they hate their spouses. There's also that too.
But I feel like there's more people that had kids and they were like, this is just what you do now.
Yeah, I feel like
the next point of life.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is it. I'm like, yeah, but you could have done something else. Did you want to do? Like, listen,
they kind of resent their kids then, you know.
And I'm not shitting on anybody that has kids or anything like that. Like, you know, I like kids. I am a kid. I'm still a kid. I am. I'm fucking 15 in my brain all the time. It's what it is. I'm like, that's why I smoke so much weed. Everybody wants me to babysit their fucking kids. It's great. What do you want to do? Watch Batman the Animated Series? 7-year-old fucking kid? Sure, let's do that. You want cereal? Awesome. I was thinking the same fucking thing.
I do like kids, but I don't want any kids of my own. I don't want to be a dad.
It's a lot of responsibility. Because you like that mental stability of that child like relies a lot on you.
Yeah.
like you.
And I know how much my dad fucked me up, so I'm just like, I don't want to do any of that.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know, but I feel like there's also the people that jump at a decision, do that, and then all of a sudden they like, you know, it's that, you know, I used to be, I could have played football, you know, guys like that, or you know, or women like that wanted to do something else. It's a double-edged sword, man, because it's like a big leap. It's a big step.
Also, the acid that I've done over the years, my kid probably come out all like with an arm growing out of its head.
Like a fucking mutant child.
I'm Billy Geyer's kid.
Yeah, it's Geyer's kid. He's got the elbow growing out of his ear.
It's like, oh, that damn acid at that fish concert.
I shouldn't have taken all that acid.
I took
always the acid with you, isn't it?
I took acid with a stranger.
Oh, that sounds fun. Tell us about that.
In Penn Station at a fish concert. Now, I would go to fish concerts and I didn't even
Were you
like the
deep
band.
into that? Because you said you're going through a couple of phases. Was that like were you a big fish head?
It was my buddy. He was a fish head.
Oh, you just went along?
And he was my best friend, and he wasn't friends with any other fish people, like really. So like, he would just be like, "Hey, Bill, I'll pay for your ticket. You want to go?" So I went to multiple fish concerts, and they are one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Okay.
But I don't like the band. I couldn't tell you a song.
Couldn't tell you one fucking song.
Yeah, and it's a big party vibe.
Yeah, that's like, what is it called? Fish heads? Is that what they're called? No, that's a racial slur. Don't say that. What are they called? What's the name for that
I
that
don't
fandom?
even know. You think I would know? I think fish people.
Fish people. The fish people or something like that.
The ones with the gills.
But that's like that big, that's like the Deadheads or whatever the fuck. They follow that. That's a band that like everybody follows the band around and shit.
Yeah, a jam band that everybody follows around. They go to every concert, which is, it's cool. It is cool.
I mean, the idea of it's cool, I guess.
Everybody's friendly. So friendly that they'll give you acid in Penn Station.
The weirdest part is they were all camping down there.
I said something in that like pizzeria at Penn Station, like in the back, and the guy thought it was funny, and he's like, "You guys go to the fish concert?" And like we're like, "Yeah," and like blah 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 blah, and he gives me a hit of acid right there, so I just fucking downed it, and
didn't even think, wow, good for you.
It was very strong. And I remember people clapped too, because they were like, "Wow, he just took acid in the middle of the restaurant." Like, because there was all the people going to the show.
Yeah, of course.
All the fish heads.
Nobles.
Or whatever you want to call them.
What the fuck is that?
They are called fish heads.
What's Nobles?
I don't know. What's McDonald's?
Oh, let's go there. I'm sorry, I'm listening to you. I just saw like a theme park that I'd never heard of before.
It's all right. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of stimuli.
I know, it's the problem with having ADD. I'm just like, look at everything. But I never did acid with a fish person. That sounds like an insane statement in and of itself. But you have done acid with a fish person.
The other time I did acid with a fish person, I was at the actual aquarium. I used to like to take Addison and go to the aquarium as well.
That makes sense to me. I think that makes sense. Like, why would you want to go and stare at aquatic animals? A lot of bright colors in the aquarium. Usually.
Yeah, and I'd stare at the turtles, and I'd try to like communicate to them through my mind. And sometimes they talk, and they don't actually like pizza as much as you think they would.
I actually got kicked out because I threw a large pepperoni into the tank. It's frowned upon there. That's the funniest image to make. Just Billy feeding. What are you doing? I'm feeding the turtles.
What do you do when you go to the aquarium?
Yeah, they eat pizza.
I feed them out of my belly button. No, turtles are like my spirit animal. That's your spirit animal? If I could turn into any animal, if I die, come back as a turtle, I'd be happy.
I feel like you make a pretty good elephant.
Yeah. Is that because of my size and my giant trunk?
No. Well, yeah, the trunk is a big part of it.
It's a very roomy trunk. It's a Honda.
I just
Accord
feel like in the
03.
in the world.
Let's see how many kids I can fit in this trunk.
I don't know. If we were in a Pixar movie where we all to be animal themed, would you be a turtle? I can see that.
I would love to be a
big
turtle, but I guess my size and everything, maybe I'd be like an elephant or a bear or something.
See, I feel like you should be something. Yeah, bear's really good for you. Like, actually.
I'm a big bear.
I don't know. What would I be?
I could see you as like a giraffe.
Okay, I'll take giraffe.
Giraffes are cool.
Joe the giraffe.
Giraffes are cool.
What would Fat J be? Armadillo?
Man.
What's a really funny animal to talk like him?
Like maybe a manatee. That manatee sound. It should be.
It's Fat J. It's in his name.
That manatee was on Def Comedy Jam.
What if he was like a big fat koala?
Koala bear. Okay.
Like if he was like fat. No, but he'd have to have the axe thread. Okay, let's take that off.
What would Terry be?
Oh, Terry would be like. I feel like it's too easy to call him a hyena.
Yeah.
But like he's a hyena on drugs, I guess. Good for him. Who else?
Hyena smoking parliaments.
Hyena smoking parliaments. That should be the shirt he sells. Hyena smoking parliaments. Oh, Terry, if you're listening to this, that's your next shirt. Hyena smoking parliaments. What else was I gonna say?
He's not listening. He's in a whiskey coma.
Oh yeah, he's right. Oh, what time is it now? It's 2:30. He's definitely in a whiskey coma right now. See, next time I see him, he's gonna get real close to me and be like, "I'm in a whiskey coma at 2:30, motherfucker." Is that what it is? Oh, anyway, yeah, he'd be a hyena. Let's see here. Fat J. We have to go back to Fat J. I feel like Fat J would be a really good.
I don't know. I keep seeing him as like one of those big like gorillas.
What if he was like a fat crocodile?
A fat crocodile.
I feel like that works with him.
Yeah.
Like an alligator.
I don't know. What's a fat animal? Chris, you got any?
Got any fat animals back there?
Fat animals.
What's like a funny fat animal?
We already said elephant.
Maybe we make Jay the elephant.
Manatee.
You're the bear, so we make Jay the elephant. What?
Walruses.
Walrus is funny. If a walrus talked like Fat Jay, I'd piss myself. That'd be funny. Maybe he is a walrus. We'll go with that.
I don't know. He seems like an orangutan.
Orangutan's actually pretty funny. An orangutan's like the larger of the apes. It's got the little bit of the gut.
Yeah.
It'd look funny in a giant T-shirt wearing Tim's.
I was trying to think of who was the orangutan from Jungle Book.
Oh, King Louie.
King Louie, yeah.
All right, so we'll go with that. Orangutan. Fat Jay's an orangutan in our Pixar movie. Terry's a hyena. I'm a giraffe. You're a bear.
I found there was a dead turtle, like on my block recently. So gross.
So I ate it.
Then I fucked it.
I fucked it, then I ate it. I ate it, then I fucked it. I threw it back up, then I fucked it.
This happened recently too. Somebody blew up my fucking mailbox.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's good that you brought that up.
Oh my god. And I don't sleep well. And of course this night I ended up getting the best sleep of my life. So I slept all through it.
Couldn't wake him up. That's how good he slept.
Yeah, and everybody else thought it was neighbors lighting off fireworks.
Does that happen a lot in your neighborhood?
Yeah, it's still going on. It goes on like all summer. There's just like one guy that will get drunk in front of his garage and light off fireworks randomly. Midday, doesn't matter. The local alcoholic. So
the
yeah,
local alcoholic.
so yeah, I woke up the one morning and my mom's like, the cops are on their way. Our mailbox got exploded.
Exploded is hilarious to me.
I'm like, so I went out there. When the cop came, my mailbox was just in pieces all on the road. Like, I don't know.
Were you the only one that was
In 2
attacked?
miles, take
Yeah.
Exit 215
So
onto
I don't know
Road.
if it's because of the color of my skin or because I'm trans. I just hope, you know, it wasn't one of those attacks of hate.
Just go home, white boy, on your thing.
It was just a random attack, hopefully.
Just because of Jesus Christ. Targeting Billy Geyer for hate. God.
Hey, that's the guy who does the necrophilia jokes.
That son of a bitch. There's the guy that took my snowman.
Blow up his mailbox. It could be anybody. Who knows? Maybe it was a hit on my mailman, and the bomb just went off.
Like they would put
Too
the
early.
bomb in there being like, we'll put it at the Geyer's mailbox. They'll be suspected
Yeah,
for it.
but it just went off too early. So now this awkward thing happens every day where the mail person has to come to the house because they'll do that, you know, and just deliver your mail. So they knock on the door or whatever the hell.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, or my mom waits around that time.
I never exploded mailboxes. I know my cousin definitely whacked a bunch of mailboxes with a baseball bat, like out of the car.
Oh, we would do that. Yeah, mailbox baseball.
Mailbox baseball. Never. That was a thing when I was a kid. But we never, like, we never, I don't know, we never had access to M80s, I guess. Like, it was either that or we had access to gasoline, and we didn't want to just light stuff on fire, so we did that in the woods instead.
I would do fucked up shit, like if there was like a dead bird, I would pick it up and put it in people's mailbox. Or like one time we did a squirrel because we had a shovel.
Change the name of this podcast to the White Trash Hour.
I grew up in Suffolk County. What do you expect?
Suffolk County White Trash Hour, starring Joe Winchell and fucking Billy Geyer.
That's what we did growing up. We had nothing else to do.
That's true.
You huffed spray paint in the woods and you put dead squirrels in people's mailboxes.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of, if you grew up in a
And they
small
wondered
town,
why we all ended up on heroin.
you kind of just fuck shit up when you're like, that's kind of the idea, right? Like, that's it. What are you gonna do? I don't know, let's go break something. Like, that's
Yeah, when you're at that age.
What else is it? It's small town, which is every town in Long Island is a small town. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
You got all these, you know, your body's changing. You're 15, 14, whatever, you know, getting hard-ons all the time.
Don't know what to do with them.
Nobody to fuck.
Especially because you're elastic and your fucking underwear is wearing out, so you can't just stuff it in there.
Yeah, all your fucking testosterone is high, right? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Dr. Fauci.
All right, so
know what else is
we'll
hot?
still use it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, what's up?
As hot as my ass. I'm gonna have to change my panties.
Did you shit yourself?
No. Yes.
Well, if you're listening on Spotify, this is only going to be audio, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Oh, who's that, Jay?
Some fat guy. Hello. What's going on, bro?
Hey guys, what's up? So that was the first ever CarCast episode. As always, if you enjoyed that, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Please continue to build my following. But you're not going to get away from my plugs because I have some shows coming up. All right, I got next couple shows are August 11th. That's going to be at Patchogue and at Stereo Garden in Patchogue. 8 o'clock showtime, 6 o'clock seating time. After that is August 19th. I'm going to be at McGuire's in Bohemia, McGuire's Comedy Club. That's the 10:30 show, I believe. And then after that, Thursday, August 25th, I'm going to be at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut at Comics Roadhouse, all right? So check out their website for tickets. Thanks, and enjoying the show. I don't know why I had to end weird. I'm just happy to have fans.